Close your eyes. Threefold suffering in our life. The mind at default is always trying to find a solution in the absence of the principle. It tries to possess, overpossess. To find peace, nothing happens. It begs the so-called God created by our own mind. Peace never comes, the fear continues. The third level of the suffering is caused by our own mind. The formula, work on the mind instant the mind works on us. The eyes are closed. We'll start working on the mind from this moment onward. Being comfortable, look at the neck joint. Mind looks at the neck joint. Do nothing. Don't owe any action. Simply looking. So when the mind looks, it becomes aware, it feels the sensation. It is a pure act, without I-ness. That makes us comfortable at that very moment. We are going a little deeper with the same principles. Well, the impure mind returns, look at the shoulder joints, and it says, after all, I'm not doing anything, but I feel discomfort. Undo it. If there is unease, means adjust an alignment, there is no need to bring the I-ness there. You have a feeling of the sensation. Being comfortable. How easy it is. But that awareness comes by practice. Understanding the principles, applying it in our daily life. Look at the hip joint, feeling the sensation, being comfortable. Reference point is, I'm playing a role of being a perfect student on the path of Eastern wisdom. The fourth category, not the first, not the second, not the third. Just to remind you, we are recording it so that you can pick up. First category, I want to relax. Well, relaxation is so easy to do. Claim I understand, but I don't practice. And the third is the impure intellect. It opposes, it argues, it doesn't stay. Fourth is committed. Without any Hollywood actor. Just let me put myself into that action only. Knee joints. That attitude has to be there. Means that pushes the mind deeper inside. And it clears the mind instantly. Knee joints, feeling the sensation, being comfortable. Reference point is act, not the actor. The entire body is comfortable. Physical suffering at the physical level. The idea and understanding is that the peace, calmness and relaxation based on the wisdom always comes from outside, inside, not from outside. And the body is in flux like a river. It has to face the burden, the challenges. the health and the sickness, in the relationship, at every moment in life. Let us face the challenge in peace and happiness. And that's where we come to the next step, is looking at the head and the neck, observing, being an observer, is more important than experiencing sensation, relaxation and stillness in the head and the neck. Now, two things. It's a very subtle approach. Look at the head and the neck again. Let the mind be there, and the mind continues to be there. That will tell us if the mind is purified or not. See, I'm applying those principles and explaining, and at the same time you are into the practice. So the mind moves on the head and the neck. It is still there. It continues to be there. And when it is there, the mind has to experience. So it experiences the sensation, relaxation and stillness. Actor is not there. The very act is there. When that act is there, experience is there, instantly we recognize we are not the body. Fear is gone. Anxiety is gone. Because we also know we are doing nothing. I'm picking up everything higher. We'll work on all these principles for a few times. Right arm. Know, understand, experience. Apply another approach. The mind is looking at the right arm for what? For nothing. That is what we understood in the last aspect. There is no motivation outside. Casually looking at the right arm, when you casually look at the right arm without the actor and the doer inside, the mind is totally free. It continues to stay on the right arm. You feel the sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Look inside, you see the calmness and the quietness. Now if the doer remains inside, that doer is the mind, the intellect and the ego. It says, let me relax. I'm relaxed, I'm not. No, I have lot of thoughts are coming. No thought is coming. It continues to work on you and you miss the point. Look at the left arm. Looking at the left arm, being into the act, the mind embraces the entire left arm. The mind remains there. Your experience changes. Sensation, relaxation and stillness. You look inside, you experience the sense of emptiness and calmness because the doer is not there, and that doer, ego is a part of the mind, brings in the past habit and anxiety and the fears and the mind at default. Look at it. It is an intellectual understanding with an awareness, your experience. Chest and the belly. Act, chest and the belly, chest and the belly, chest and the belly. You experience sensation, relaxation and stillness. And it is not difficult to look inside the heart Actor is not there. The doer is not there, thought. Even if the thoughts are there, let it come and go. The doer is not there, so there is no goal. And then it becomes the highest goal of our evolution. That is why I told you to become utterly selfish. Utterly selfish means self-oriented, not other-oriented. Other-oriented causes the anxiety and stress in any situation, even if we know the subject very well, even if we know what needs to be done. Right leg. The mind goes to the right leg. Again, it is looking the right leg. You feel the sensation, relaxation and stillness. You experience the sensation, relaxation and stillness. Look inside. Just be there. A sense of calmness and quietness is there inside. It is okay, let it happen. It is not a disturbance. Opportunity. You see that the mind is extraordinarily aware. It picks up every moment during the practice. Translate that into an opportunity. The mind drops completely. We awaken to the higher consciousness. Anything, including the coughing. The next moment you are there. Move the mind into the left leg. Just be there. Feel, experience, sensation, relaxation, and the stillness. Looking inside, just an awareness, emptiness. The entire body from the top to the toes. The entire body, sensation, relaxation and the stillness. Two things the Master explains here. When the mind perceives the tangible, that is body, the possessions, an object, others' bodies, it is the outermost perception, the sense perception. Then look inside your head, your sensation, thoughts, ideas, concepts, science, religion, all comes here, including the Eastern wisdom, the concept, ideas, principles, including the science, religion. That is what we say, the mental perception. The most fundamental element of that mental perception are the thoughts. One thought is a principle, other thought is craziness, third thought is a principle of the science. But this is a mental perception. Then there is an awareness behind that mental perception is the right perception. Is the container. Buddha says, start with the sense of emptiness, a sense of darkness, sense of infinity. Other master says it is Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That truth is infinite, is full of wisdom. It is highest intelligence. It is pure consciousness. So as we do the practice continuously, the time comes we experience, we discover that peace without borders, love without borders, wisdom without borders, happiness without borders. Borders of our personal, social, physical, mental, intellectual life. Because the mind has yet to evolve, it needs to be engaged to continue to perceive and live into that state. So reference point is the breath. The breath goes in and out. You're not the doer, so you're not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. So breath goes in and out, feeling the sensation, no change. But you are aware where the breath is happening. It is happening into that emptiness and the space. You're looking behind the breath while being aware of the breath. You're looking behind the breath and about the breath and inside the breath. Breath cannot move without this space, without the container. It is not the body. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. That is why these masters asks us to chant Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. So first Shanti for physical suffering, second for godly suffering, and third for the mental suffering. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bring your awareness on the right hand, your awareness on the left hand. Lift your both the palms, place it on your eyes, open the eyes inside, know your experiences, bring the hands down.